Hello everyone, today I would like to present about language variation. We have three topics that we will present. The first topic is why language is vary. The second is features of language variety. And the last one, internet situation. Now let's jump to the first topic. Why language is vary? Simple meaning. Variation in language used among speakers or groups of speakers is a notable creation or change that may occur in pronunciation, word choice, or even preferences for particular grammatical pattern concerned in sociolinguistics. In simple terms, language variation is the diversity of ways to convey the same things. This diversity can be in terms of pronunciation, vocabulary, morphology, syntax, semantic, and pragmatic. Why language vary? We need to know that language varies across time, generation by generation, pronunciation evolves, new words are born or invented, the meaning of old words drift, and morphology develops or decays. In there are many factors that cause the diversity of language itself, but here we will discuss three varieties of the language. For the first, regional dialect, social dialect, register and style. The first, social dialect, a variety of language that reflects social variation in language use according to certain factors related to the social group of the speakers, such as education, occupation, income level, social class, and even gender. For example, in some communities, a woman's social status and her gender interact to reinforce differential speech patterns between women and men. A regional dialect. Regional dialect, also known as a regiolect or topolect, is a distinct form of language spoken in particular geographical area. An example of the regional dialect phenomenon can be found in our country, Indonesia. As we all know, Indonesia has 652 regional languages, and from some of the languages of the area in Indonesia, it is still divided into different dialects in each area, such as Japanese dialect, Balinese dialect, Sundanese dialect, Aceh dialect, Bugis dialect, and many more. Register and style. Register and style is the use of language depends on the context or particular communicative situations such as a racist topic, location, or interactional goal. For example, when we speak at an official event, the speakers tend to use formal language with a standard word choices. Unlike when we talk to peer or people we already know, the language used tend to be casual.
The next topic is features of language variety. In features of language variety, there are 5 features on it, such as graphic features, orthographic features, grammatical features, lexical features, and discourse features. Alright, the first one is graphic features. Graphic features might sometimes be purely decorative. They are more often used to make the meaning of the text clear. Data may be accompanied by a graph or chart that allow the readers to grasp its basic meaning at a glance, or a written descriptions might include a picture as a graphic feature. Graphic features are most often found in the text box, reports, or other pieces of writing that have to convey a great deal of information. For examples of graphic features include photograph, drawing, maps, charts, and diagram. Orthographic features. An orthography is a set of conventions for writing language. It includes norms of spelling, hyphenations, capitalization, word breaks, emphasis, and punctuation. An example of orthography is spelling definitely as DEFINITELY spelling. The method of representing a language or the sounds of language by written symbol. The next is grammatical features. Grammatical features is language variety which is characterized through the way you use the sentence structure, word order, word inflections. Okay, next is lexical features. Lexical features related to the use vocabularies in conversation. For example, people from law department will have certain vocabularies to be used when they discuss a matter related to court. And the last is discourse features. Discourse features variety of language related to the structural organizations of the text in terms of coherence, relevance, paragraph structures, and logical progressions of ideas. As an example, social studies paper will be different from medical paper.
Alright, the next topic is about internet situation. Internet situation divided into four parts. There are electronic mail or email, chat room, virtual world, and www or World Wide Web. First is about electronic mail or email. Electronic mail or email is a computer-based application for the exchange of messages between the users. A worldwide email network allows people to exchange email messages very quickly. Email is the electronic equivalent of a letter, but with advantages in timeless and flexibility. While a letter will take from one day to a couple of weeks to be delivered, an email is delivered to the intended recipient's mailbox almost instantaneously, usually in the multiple seconds to sub-minute range. The advantages of emails are: first, fast in sending message; second, cheap if you have the internet; third, purpose and content can be distinctive, personal or business; for the fourth, fast reply and forwarding; and the last is emails can be sent to one person or several people and free and economic. For disadvantages of emails, the first, the recipient needs access to the internet to receive email. The second, missing a letter on the address result in the email not being sent. The third, cannot send object and no guarantee to mail will be read until the users logs and check their email. The second is chat room. Chat room is electronic discussion dealing with a special topic through platform. For the example, Facebook, Skype, Twitter, and etc. The aim is to exchange information, to be entertained, and communicate anonymously. Chat room divided into two types, such as synchronous chat room. Communication happens in real time and information is exchanged simultaneously. Asynchronous chat room. Communication not happening in real time. All information is saved when deserved and can be seen on demand. Instead of exclusively to certain groups, it can be global and seen by everyone. The advantages of chat room. First is message sent in real time or instant response. Proper conversation without making a large bill. The third, safer than chat rooms because you can add the people you want. The fourth is free to use. The fifth, quick to set up. And the sixth, can monitor who you can talk to. The seventh, reject and blocking. The seventh, talk to lots of people and choice. And the last is talk to people all over the world. Disadvantages of chat room. First, needs internet connection and computer. Second, virus can be received via files. The third, can be distracting. The fourth, message can be intercepted. And the last, lots of pop-ups to appear.
Next is virtual world. Virtual world is a computer simulated environment which may be populated by many users who can create a personal avatar and simultaneously and independently explore the virtual world, participate in its activities, and communicate with others. Advantages of virtual world. First, socializing. Sometimes people join virtual worlds not only to play games but to meet new people and socialize online. Second, education. Some virtual worlds have been created for educational purposes. In most cases, educational worlds are sponsored by academic institutions or non-profit organizations. Although some educational worlds are sponsored by corporations, in 3D world, recreation of museums, computer programming tutorials, virtual libraries, and meeting spaces for online university courses are for education purposes. Next is political expression. Virtual worlds can serve as forums for political expression and debate. While real-world political issues can show up in gaming, there are a few times where separate virtual worlds have been built for the purpose of political debate or even experiments in various types of self-governing online communities. Disadvantages of virtual world. First, hardware. The hardware needed to create a fully immersive virtual world experience is still cost prohibitive. The technology for such an experience is still new and experimental. Second is training. Training with the virtual world environment does not have the same consequences as training and working in the real world. This means that even if someone does well with tasks in a virtual world environment, that person might not do well in the real world. Third, escaping the real world. The idea of escaping the real world is common among those that use virtual environments, and people often live in the virtual world instead of dealing with the real one. Next, we are going to talk about World Wide Web. World Wide Web is an information system on the internet which allows documents to be connected to other documents by hypertext links, enabling the user to search for information by moving from one document to another. The World Wide Web, as a part of the internet, contains information such as sound, video, images, and in the short, the www is the system for transmitting and disseminating data over the internet on a large scale all over the world. Advantages of World Wide Web. We can learn anything through it. We can make money through it, social websites, video calls, or gaming. And internet banking is possible through the World Wide Web. Watch movie online and shopping online. Disadvantages of World Wide Web. The web is inclusive of all types of content, and this could include some inappropriate content as well. As a user, you need to be cautious of such contents. The more information is shared or used online, the higher are the risks of data theft and identity theft. Here are instances of cyberbullying, which is one of the disadvantages of using the web. Device hacking is another prominent disadvantage people face with the www, and there is a threat for online virus integration while exchanging information or data, which is a threat to the data in the infected device. So that's all our presentation today. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time.